Steve Davis, you might remember we spoke to him around Christmas time. He fell off his horse 4 years ago and was left in a coma. Serious head injuries. He had to learn to walk and talk again. But on his way to recovery, he started writing a book. And partly because of his injuries, partly because, candidly, he's not a very good typist, he wrote the 82,000-word book, The Merlin Legacy, with just one finger. He's been working on the follow-up, and he joins me now from his home at Netherbury, near Beminster. Steve, good evening to you.
Good evening, Steve. Nice to talk to you again.
Nice to talk to you too. So, you've been working on the follow-up to the Merlin Legacy?
Yes, I have. In typing away each day, about 35,000 words so far. So I got about a quarter way through.
And a lot of the publicity that you received around the first book was the fact that you, like I say, had used one finger. Is the typing coming along at all?
No, no. It's nice you asked, but it's still rubbish. Typing one finger is not my forte. I bang away like mad,
well,
trying to get right keys.
It seems like you're doing all right. 35,000 words is not bad going, and it's the same kind of theme. I know that with the first book, it was quite kind of magical, but all somehow based around West Dorset.
Yes, I hinted in the first book that I found two books originally. This is the second one. But Merlin character, assisted by a dragon. It's just a fantasy adventure, really, but it's been well received so far. So
yeah.
Fingers crossed.
What kind of reception has the first book had?
Been really good. People stop me in the street. It's been embarrassing, really. People
really?
Yes, they stop me in the street and say, "Where's the second one?" Really strange, but it's going well. I got to wait till the end of the month when it's officially launched, but it's been available in bookshops and on the internet and things like that, Kindle supplies. Going well.
Good.
So fingers crossed.
And 35,000 words written on the follow-up.
Yes.
Do you have a kind of, I don't know, I'm sure writing doesn't work like this, but do you have a target in mind of how many words it'll be when it's finished?
Well, I'm aiming for about, I suppose, 90,000, 100,000. Right. But when the story finishes, it finishes. I'm just writing away like below. It's forming itself. It's rather nice, really.
But about a third of the way there.
Yeah, sometimes I can't get it done quick enough.
No, I can believe you're using one finger. I can believe it.
It's really annoying.
Any title for the follow-up? Something we can look out for?
No title yet. You have to speak to me again later on.
We will.
It'd be a similar theme.
Gotcha. And what about physically? Because, I mean, obviously a pretty life-changing accident that you had those years ago. How are you getting along?
Well, it's still very interesting. I still manage to fall over about 2-3 times a day, which is amusing, particularly for my dog, who washes over. But I'm riding again.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm riding again. I played one polo game, so don't tell your viewers too much, but your listeners too much. But I did one polo game. But I was actually useless, but I did it. It's more thing, good try new.
I know that they sort of say if you fall off, you've got to get back on the bike or the horse again. But
yes.
Were you okay? Were you comfortable with that? Was there any fear involved at all?
No fear, but it took 3 people pushing and pulling to get me back on, which was an interesting experience. But now it takes just one. So I'm getting there bit by bit.
I'm glad to hear it.
But yes, and fingers crossed. We're trying hard.
All right, Steve, you're doing brilliantly. It's lovely to talk to you tonight, sir.
And you.